for sticking with us. As you can see, we managed to get a hold of the Mr. himself. Allan Toniks is in the building. And I feel like, for starters, we missed you. It's been a minute. I hope you're okay.
Yeah, but this is like my home. I think I was there like, what, 2 or 3 weeks back?
Yes.
You're on a different show, so it's always a pleasure to come through.
Yes.
And have good vibes with the crew.
I think I missed the hair.
Oh, kind of.
Yeah, you know, I'm having like mixed reactions. There are some people on social media.
Do you miss it?
I think I'm okay with it this way.
Yes.
But I was also fine with it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is all right. But
Lina, which one do you miss?
Toniks. I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm very sure there are so many fans of NTV The Beat who are also fans of Allan Toniks that feel like it's been a second since they last got to hear from you. Would like you to take a second and first say hello to your people the best way Allan Toniks can do. If it's a cappella, it's up to you. We don't say anything.
So come your microphone.
Ooh.
I'm gonna write down a song. Yeah. Yeah. They don't say Chimbankola. Yeah. On NTV The Beat. Yeah. Muze kubayai. Bachali bange checheba.
Yo, guys, we have Allan Toniks in the building. I know for sure. Oh, he refused to tell us who My Romance is. But, of course, we know you're back again. Allan Toniks is back in our faces by force, whether we like it or not. We have a lot of new stuff. You have been away for, okay, I know the COVID thing didn't really do well for many artists.
True.
How have you been able to come out still standing as Allan Toniks, the musician?
I think with COVID, I mean, like, my previous song, Sikuleka, I just dropped it.
Yes.
I remember, I think we even did a premiere here.
Yes.
When COVID
happened,
began. Yeah. So, I mean, I tried to wait it out because I thought, I mean, we all thought at first maybe it would be a month.
Yeah.
Or 2.
Or 2 weeks.
3. And then,
yeah.
14 days. It just came. And now we're in 2021. Who knew?
Yeah.
So I guess it was just a matter of hunking down, being creative.
Yes.
That was basically what COVID was all about, being in the studio and also chewing your savings.
Yes.
And but I think also it helps a lot of artists to kind of streamline exactly, pay attention to like online monetization of stuff like that, because then you realize that, hey, actually, it works, and it can be a big chunk of what you earn as an entertainer. Yes. And I think people will definitely not go back.
To counting on performances and everything.
Yeah, all the way. Yeah, we have to keep pushing that.
One of the complaints we've had from many of the artists we've had ever since all this happened is they somewhat prefer the idea of I'm going to go to perform and I'm going to get my money. Yeah, I don't know.
They don't know how to count digital money.
Yes.
Well, I think it's because our digital
awareness
earnings and are really still mega for most of the while, because first of all, our platforms, they don't have yet, people might be willing to pay for the music, but we don't have platforms that are well enabled. Not a lot of people have Visa or PayPal. Or I was giving an example to a friend that I was checking my iTunes stats, and Uganda was number 5 on the consumers. Number 1 was Colombia, number 2 was the US, then the UK, then Australia, then Uganda for online. So what does that mean? That much as people are willing, even then we're still a bit behind.
Yes.
So it's understandable.
Sensitization is the problem right now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It is what I've always been telling people every day on the show. We still need to sensitize the community about supporting musicians on a digital platform.
True.
Yeah, I would say.
But that has been a problem, considering so many of the artists, just like Toniks must have mentioned, have come out to say, let's switch to digital, let's try it out, and then I'm going to put us in the same brackets. Us, the fans, are like, yedaga. As we can go to the DJ.
That's true.
Baby Love, they've also been part of the problem. Basala CD, Basala Ubitivity. Mugabe music, what Toniks kumutwaro. Mugabe nyima kafumias.
A whole mix, man.
Yeah, but that would be a story for another day. Yo, Toniks, man. First off, man, I just want to say that was it just yesterday? We were just talking about you on the show, and my colleagues were saying that you have a gift of making that hit that lasts for a long time, for a very long period,
timeless,
as opposed to other musicians in Uganda who have mega hits as well, but they don't have the time lag that your songs always are. I think it was Sammy saying that yesterday on the show. Yeah. And I was saying that one of the things we pride in you is that you have the power of making hits that turn out to be contenders of songs of the year. I don't even know how you do it.
It's like
yet
Sunday.
You are not what we call the weekly dropper.
Okay, true.
That you drop today and drop tomorrow.
I think that's what confuses most of the people. We'll see you, you give us the song, then you come back again with another hit.
It tops charts for, as an example, Sunday.
Yes.
That's true.
Strong contender of Song of the Year, award-winning song for fashion. I think it won brands.
True.
It won Video of the Year, Fashion Video of the Year.
True.
Here on the countdowns, radios and TV.
It was on our countdown
Song
for
of the
what,
Year.
6 weeks?
I think I'm thankful.
Yeah. So how do you even do that?
I mean, I'm thankful because I can't say there's a particular formula. I think every artist, depending on your artistry, has a certain edge that they have.
Yeah.
But maybe also on the other hand, I had a similar conversation with my brother, Sauti Soul, when they were saying they were so surprised at how quickly Ugandan artists churn out songs.
Yes.
That a Ugandan artist can do a song, can start a song today and release it today.
Yes.
And they're like, but bruv, by the time we release a song like Susanna, we've been working on it for a month at least. We have writing sessions, we have different producers, we sample this, we try this. So we give our songs time. So by the time it's out, it's very rich, and we've really tried out a lot of things. So it takes us time. We're so surprised. Yeah, we're surprised that you guys, you say, we're in studio today, the next morning you say, the song is ready. Let's take it to the DJ. So I realized that, and that's why you see their music also, you can tell that it also has that kind of longevity. Then after a year or two, if you listen to it, it won't feel like, chadda. It will be like, it will still sound fresh, So I think maybe also we just have to give, maybe the industry also has a system of money. But find out what take artists on pressure.
I know, definitely.
You drop the song today, next week they're asking you for a new one.
Like what else? Anyway, we've seen so many artists try to switch from the idea of dropping singles to now start giving albums. One of the, should I say, one of the duos that you've worked with, Slick Stewart and Roger, have also switched. Actually, I think they've been moving in the album side, giving us examples. So many, Shiba also switched, gave us Sukari, Samali, and then we have so many artists now switching to the album side. Do we see Allan Toniks now dropping albums as opposed to singles, or?
Well, I still don't know. It depends on your motivation for you dropping your album.
Yes.
Is it, if you do a feasibility study, does it make sense?
Yes.
Or maybe is it for just brand?
Yes.
Or to make a statement that I dropped an album?
Yes.
So I think those are the decisions I have to play with.
Yeah.
In what sense, what do I want to drop an album for?
Yes.
I know artists who are
not to do it just because everybody's doing it.
Yeah. Thank you. There is also that, hey, Gundi has an EP.
You have to be ready.
Let me also do an EP. Everyone is doing an EP, let me drop an EP.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to look at it that way.
Yeah.
I want to be like, okay, how will this be better for me?
Yes.
You know? Because the songs are there.
Yeah.
And most of these, I can give an example. My Miss was, I think we recorded it before, almost around the same time as Sunday.
Yeah. Yes. Is it?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
This whole time
and My Miss was actually recorded before Sikuleka.
Yes.
Wow.
Though Sikuleka came out before,
yes.
Then the lockdown happened, so you decided to hold on to My Miss.
Exactly. And there's many other songs like that.
Yeah.
But I decided, you know, EP, singles.
So singles are your thriving point.
I think so far, because even our people are not like, people don't really buy albums.
Yes.
That is true also. That is true. Abantu bakola album, na ye enyimba out of 16 songs.
You know 3.
Thank you.
So
Kaliwuza album yomuntu, you find there like
everyone,
two genres maybe you know, the others in Pedekeze. And even financially, people don't buy like hard copy albums anymore. Yes. So if you're selling your album online, it's as good as me who's putting all my singles online.
Yes. True. All right, that makes a lot of sense.
True. Yo, I want to ask you something. Your body of work is almost 95% about R&B.
Yes.
You are the soft kind of guy. Would it be a crime for somebody to say that Toniks is not a versatile artist?
Well, I think it depends on how well you know my catalog.
Yes.
I've very often veered into what people wouldn't call. If I say a song, and you can sample us, if you can sample us a song like Mulamwa, what would you call that?
That's a dancehall kind of track. In it,
if you sample a song like Itano, what is that?
That is, well, for
one of my favorites from you, by
So I wouldn't call it.
You've been killing it for a while. It's not even fair.
Then you sample a song like Mungato.
Yes.
What is that? So it's like, I can really do whatever. It just depends on the vibe. Just that maybe sometimes my, everyone has like their main area of expertise, I guess.
Definitely.
Well, either way, at least at the end of the day, we get good music from you. And since it's kind of obvious you came here for a reason, luckily enough, we have already gotten to hear the audio of my miss. And today, you have to explain, who is the miss? You have really refused to tell us the inspiration of my miss. I want your romance. What is your problem? Who is this person that's giving inspiration that you're probably singing about in this song?
For today, right now.
Yes. Come on.
For today, right now,
do you know
I'm going to dedicate this song to
Hey-Raz in the building! Hey-Raz!
Beatrice already dedicated the song to you. At least next year you'll dedicate.
I was right here, yo. You think I don't want gifts for Easter?
Anyway,
I
my miss,
to know how you draw your inspiration.
First of all, one of the reasons I waited a bit for it
to
drop it was, of course, it was part of COVID, but also I realized that it was a song we did at a time before COVID, but it was very relevant what was happening in COVID. Ningali Mukomeda, One Day Come Illusion. It's a song about nostalgia, about someone you miss, and you have memories of time you spent together, moments you cherished. And in COVID, a lot of us had that situation because people were caught off guard, away from their loved ones, away from their parents, people were studying abroad, away from their spouses.
And could not get back.
It's about you're just missing someone, you can't hold him, you can't kiss him, you can't do nothing. So you just have to dream and imagine.
The trickling of feelings is what he's talking about. The trickling of feelings.
We haven't yet gotten the trickler of this old it's okay.
The trickling of feelings. I never know.
Anyway, at some point I'll be able to know who did you go
you don't hear words like nostalgia from musicians and trickling from presenters.
We shall be able to move. Who did you work with on the audio of this one? And since it's a brand new video, who also did the video?
The audio was Andre.
Yes.
I think ever since when I first worked with Andre on Romance, I didn't know Andre. I think at the time he wasn't yet a bigger producer as he is now. But we had a very good chemistry, so we ended up doing a couple of many projects, some we didn't even release. We messed around a lot with a lot of stuff. And I have even more music, which I wonder when I will release it. Yeah, but it's always good. It's always a good vibe. It's very hard for us to get together and come up with something nice. And then the video was a new company called Shutter Films, which I stumbled into because they also engage in like shooting like series and movies and that kind of thing. So they have a very good cinematic eye. And I like giving platform and opportunity for people to showcase, and I think it was a good job.
They did a fantastic job. I for one have seen the video, it was amazing.
Yes, indeed.
So I hope to work with them more. Na ya ateka timusera wangu manyika ti obalofuna video yakabi oyenda kudayo nga bagamba kati blood byachuse.
I mean, before you even get to premiere the song, any last words that you have to your fans?
To your fans, man. Now that you're back like you never left.
And how they can be able to find all these songs.
I mean, I want to first of all appreciate the fans because I've really had good reception for all ever since my break in 2016, 2017, from Romance to Falling with VA to Sunday with Sleek and the guys and Roger to Sikuleka. It has been amazing to the song with Bruno K. And now we have my miss. So I really thank you so much for the love and continued support. And as we've been talking about internet and how the social media trend and information age has changed everything, you have to check out my Facebook page at Allan Toniks Music. It has a blue tick there on top, so don't be mistaken.
Okay, cool.
And then Twitter and Instagram and YouTube, Allan Toniks, Toniks IKS, Allan double L. Check it out, watch the video, like it, comment, share the link.
And DM.
And even the haters are welcome.